Hey guys, what's up? Shadowlance back with another update video. As you can probably tell already, 3 seconds into the video, it is not a live commentary. This is one that I've recorded and put over gameplay because I think you guys might enjoy this a little bit more for a change, and who wants to look at my boring ass face anyway? So let's go ahead and get into today's stuff. I have a lot of cool stuff for everyone, so I think this is going to be a really good kind of update video. So without any further ado, first of all, I'd like to announce Wootenland Minecraft. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, but a certain Minecraft group from an old friend of mine named Catalepsy used to be in Tears of Fear for a while. Don't really think he plays Combat Arms as much anymore, but he has started playing Minecraft, and they are using our Teamspeak server in order to, coordinate stuff, so that's really cool. I'll put the IP in the description below, but this is a server that I am probably going to be moving MCHD to at some point or another. As soon as we get bored of the server we're on now. And speaking of which, I will have more episodes of that out sometime in the next month or so look forward to that. Took a break from it, but I will be getting back to that soon. But Wootenland Minecraft, that's going to be on Teamspeak, and if you'd like to play with their members, there's about 10 to 15 of them that get on fairly regularly, and they play on the Minecraft server. It's a vanilla server, just a couple of plugins, and it's very functional. I like it a lot. It's a good server. It definitely has my support. Next up is the thing everyone wants to hear, the competition winners. So our two competition winners were first place went to Monster Mashers, and second place went to Mascamoon. I really don't know how to pronounce Monster's name, but it's spelled Monztermasherz. It's a really weird spelling. And Mascamoon. Monster's another player on Combat Arms. I don't really know if he plays as much anymore, but I have been talking to him a lot. He's been one of my longtime supporters since back in the day of Shadowlance 1, my old channel. And Mascamoon is also an old friend of mine. However, she is not getting the NX for herself. She's getting it for her younger brother, who plays Vindictus or some other game, I believe. I think he plays, I know he plays MapleStory. I played with him a few times. But anyway, so good older sister helping out her younger brother. And that was pretty cool. Next up, I have the Q&A video questions. I really want to start a Q&A. Not really a series, but I want to do a video of it. So please ask all of your questions down below. Looking forward to going through that and making a Q&A video sometime in the next 2 weeks. I already have a lot of questions asked on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, guys, you will get questions and get notifications of things up to a week in advance. I posted the question asking for your questions on Facebook over a week ago, and I'll be making the video for this coming week. So that's going to be good. Definitely post your questions below, and I will be getting to that. Next up, I wanted to go for the Black Dragon stuff. Overall, I'm actually kind of underwhelmed with the Black Dragon gear. It looks really cool, I'll give it that. But the only one out of the entire set that's really worth it is the TRG, and possibly the AK-47 if you like to swing that way. But the M416 seems to have worse damage drop-off than the regular one, and since it can't be customized, it can't be made any better. Overall, I really don't like it very much. I still prefer my SG556 Mark II, and I do prefer the CZ805 over the M416. The TRG-21 I've not really had a chance to experiment a lot with yet, but it is quite a good gun, has a really cool scope, and it does perform very well. It's good for quick scoping, has a fairly fast reload, doesn't really seem to perform a lot differently than the regular TRG-21, although I do prefer the scope on the Black Dragon to the regular one. The AK-47 is just an AK-47. I really don't notice a whole lot different with it. It's pretty good, but I'll have a review out on it soon anyway, so look forward to that. The Desert Eagle just sucks. I'm going to leave it at that. Review's also coming out soon. Finally, I want to give you guys the results of the feedback that you gave me last week for the question video that I put out. Overall, this is what it seems that the majority of people want to see. Tactics videos during the week from time to time. You guys like my tactics videos. I definitely need to get back into the swing of that. Hoping to do that sometime soon because it's actually quite an easy series to make. It's just a live comm that I record and then upload. Fairly simple, so I think that's going to be pretty easy. Next up, a lot of you guys want me to alternate between music and game noise, but prioritize music for commentaries and use gunshot for live comms over the back and that kind of stuff. So unless I'm really talking live, then use music. So alternate between the two of them, but make them both doable. Next up, do a Q&A video about every 2 months or so. I'll do that, and I think I'm from now on just going to post stuff on the Facebook, or you can ask questions on the previous Q&A videos, so that'll come up through that. And from what I can tell, no one wants me to do contests anymore, so I'm going to just take a break from that for a while. But I will probably have some in the future once we've all gotten kind of over the boredom of it. So yeah, that's going to be in the future. Maybe not anytime soon. So also alternate between live comms and commentaries. Some of you seem to like live comms more. Some of you tend to like regular commentaries more that I record and then put over gameplay. My personal preference is commentaries, but live comms are just as easy. I feel kind of awkward when I do live comms sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. So sometimes it's not as fun as other times, especially when I'm using new or weird weapon setups. It's a lot easier because there's more to talk about, but it just has to do with what I enjoy doing and how easy it is to talk about the topic at hand. So I think I'm going to stick more to commentaries, but I will alternate between the two of them. Maybe one live comm and one commentary a week or so, and some other video of some sort. Next up is gunshots with live comms, no music. You guys didn't like music with the live comms, so I will not put music in those videos anymore. That was a pretty solid no, so I'm just going to stick with the gunshots and my voice on those. And finally, I'm going to stick with my usual upload schedule of a video every 1 to 2-ish days. Usually 2 days tends to work pretty well because everyone gets a chance to see every video, and every video gets lots of views, so that's good. Now, some other suggestions that I had was, one, get a new intro. As much as I really like my current intro with the gunshot and the reticle, it seems like a lot of you guys don't really like it too much. There were like 6 of you asking for me to get a new one. I actually already have 2 more made and ready to be used. I'm going to give them a shot probably sometime this coming month. I'm going to start using it maybe in another week or 2. So I will use my new intros starting then, so look forward to that. You guys really seem to want me to do quarantine videos. I really don't know what's up with that. I'm horrible at core, but I guess if you guys find it interesting for me to do live comms on core or something, I could do that. But I'm not great at it, so please be very careful and cautious when you realize that, because I make a lot of really stupid mistakes when playing core. Next up, do live comms with big YouTubers. That's doable. I mean, that's fairly doable. I can do that. That's easy. I have a lot of them added on Skype. Shouldn't be too hard to coordinate with a few of them. Even some of the older ones that most of you may or may not remember, because their channels aren't active anymore, but I can definitely get in with like MTV Online. I can play with a few of them and get some live comms in. And finally, about 2 or 3 of you asked for more Minecraft. Like I said earlier, I will be getting back into that sometime the next month, so look forward to that. Definitely sometime the next month, so yeah, see you guys then for that. Finally, you guys wanted to know 2 more things. Tao Weapon Thoughts. UCD actually just put out a video that really summed this up really well, and the whole Tao system is genius. I will put the link to that video in the description below. He summed it up far better than I could, so I'm going to save myself 5 minutes of talking and say the Tao system is genius, and that they should probably do more weapons with it, and I have a list for that coming out soon of possible Tao weapon upgrades, so look forward to that. Finally, requests for SL versus the world. Keep in mind, I do take requests for this, and if you guys don't give me requests, I will come up with it on my own, and I'm a stupid person, so I'm not going to come up with anything hardly as good as you guys could possibly come up with. So also with your Q&A video questions below, also post requests for SL versus the world that you would like to see. Now just remember, I can only do one of these per week, so I'm going to try to get spread out, not do the same person stuff every single week. So let's try to get some variety in here. If you guys have ideas, definitely post it below. Doesn't matter how absurd or hard or ridiculous or even easy it is, I will consider it equally with all the others. Thank you guys for watching this crazy long update video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Shadowlance, out.